Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be exposing 3 different niches on TikTok which people are using to make absolutely thousands of dollars. These niches are extremely unsaturated at the moment, so I'm going to be breaking down exactly how these pages are making so much money from doing this content on TikTok. I have left some extra surprises throughout this video, so make sure you watch the entire thing all the way through because I also go into so much detail. You do not want to miss this. That being said guys, enjoy the video. Hey guys, so I'm sure you've recently seen new VA3 content go absolutely insane, and honestly the potential of VA3 is absolutely endless. There's so many ideas. However, there's actually a smarter way to go about it. Instead of creating and generating these VA3 videos yourself, we can actually go about it and just copy others and make money from it. This account right here is essentially ranking AI videos made with VA3, and he has not made any of these videos himself. All he's gone ahead and done is compile them from different pages, put them onto one, and as you can see it's over 1 minute long and therefore getting monetized. This was posted 1 day ago, has 1.1 million likes and over 8 million views. Let me play you back an example so you can see how simple this content is.
Good evening, you ready to order?
Give me 1 minute, I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, you picky. You picky everything, that's your problem.
Can I have 4 cheeseburgers and 2 large fries?
Okay. And what would you and the kids like?
Hola, can I get a hot?
Basically what it is compiling funny VA3 videos that I've made to obviously make offense, or they're kind of like light-hearted jokes essentially, and they've compiled them into a ranking style video where he has 9 different ones of these, and it just goes on until it gets over 1 minute long basically. And as you can see, this page right here has not just done this once, but it's done it many times, and we can go ahead and break down how much money this page has made on average. As you can see, this video right here, 8.4 million views. This one right here below me, 6.1 million views. This one over here, 10.9 million views. Across these videos alone, from some quick maths inside my head, this is over 25 million views easily. Now this account is going to have a high US audience. As we can see, everyone's accent in the video is very American. The setting is in America, therefore the US audience is going to be very high. So typically we go ahead and guess that the RPM of this page is somewhere around $1. Now I can be very confident that a lot of these accounts are getting around $1 in terms of their RPM. As you can see, we literally have people inside of my free Discord, which is linked in the description, that are making ridiculous amounts of money or getting crazy views using this VA3 style content. But let's just go ahead and say this page has a 0.5 RPM, which is nothing crazy at all. Let's go ahead and calculate how much money they would have made from these recent videos, where they're not even making the VA3 content themselves, they're just compiling it into a 1 minute compilation. Okay, so this page right here got 26 million views doing this AI ranking content. We can now go ahead and assume that half of these views would have been qualified, because TikTok take into account about 50% of the views are qualified views, which means anything over 5 seconds long, and that's what they're actually going to go ahead and pay you for. So out of the 26 million, we're going to call it 13 million, and then we're going to divide it by 1,000, and now we're going to go ahead and times this by 0.5, and that's going to give us about $6,500 there, just for these videos alone. So based on the fact that this page right here has generated 26 million views using this niche right here, where they're not even making the content themselves, and we based it off a 0.5 RPM, which is very low, we're really underestimating there, they would have made $6,500 off of these videos alone, which probably would have taken about 10 minutes to make. Now this is not even taking into consideration the additional reward. That's what I made my previous YouTube video on, and it essentially talks about how you can get these additional rewards, which is basically TikTok giving you a bonus on making good content, and that people are liking and sharing, engaging, etc. So if you want to learn how to get additional rewards, again, that was in my previous video, but we would be just only guessing the 6.5k off of standard rewards, which is what you earn via your RPM, as you can see right here. But additional rewards would also have to be taken into account, and as you can see, a lot of people are earning more from their additional rewards than their standard rewards. So I think we could be even safe to say that this page would have made double what we're guessing at 6.5k, probably making way over $13,000 just from these videos alone. This niche is still extremely unsaturated. This video was only posted about an hour ago, so this one's going to pop off as well with time. But at the moment, not many pages are compiling content from VA3 at all because they don't know how to do it properly. The reason this niche is so good is because a lot of people are posting shorter videos right now. I'm sure you've seen sort of 8 or 10-second videos with VA3 posted, but of course these guys aren't actually monetizing. So what we want to go ahead and do is literally compile these and put it over 1 minute long, and we're actually going to go ahead and get paid for it. Now there are certain things you need to do in order to avoid the unoriginal strikes, and that's why I have a full tutorial on exactly how to make this niche from scratch inside of my Discord, so make sure to join the free Discord linked in description. Now if you are someone that's really looking to take TikTok seriously, I've just opened up new spots to my inner circle. These are the people that are being one-to-one mentored by me, meaning that they get 24/7 access to me and they get daily calls with me. On top of this, they also get guaranteed brand deal retainers. This means no matter how well their videos perform, they're going to be guaranteed an income through posting for the brands that I'm going to connect them with. That's exactly why if you don't make 5 figures with the inner circle, you get a full refund. So if you'd like to apply for that, the link is going to be in description. Okay, next up we have a new type of quiz that nobody else is making. This is the only page doing it right now. And as you can see, they're absolutely dominating with every single video getting hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views right here. Now, this video was only posted about an hour ago, so this one is going to go ahead and rise a lot as well. But let me just show you an example, because this is like a pretty typical quiz, but the hook changes everything.
No woman can get everything right. Only men can get it right. What is this called?
So essentially, the reason why these videos are doing so good is because within the hook, they're calling out a specific demographic. They're saying only men can answer this. Now, the reason this works so well is not only do the men just get grabbed in and think, okay, I need to make sure that I can answer all of these correctly, but the females also want to challenge themselves and think, oh, what, only males can do it? Well, let me prove them wrong. I can get these all right as well. And that's why this hook is so effective, and the reason why all of these videos have been doing so well. This page previously was posting very boring and basic quizzes and was not really averaging the best views, but as soon as they've switched to this new style of quiz right here, as you can see, they're getting millions of views and hundreds of thousands across their content. Now, of course, when specifically targeting males within the hook, you then want to make sure all your questions are very male orientated. So it's going to be more difficult for the ladies to answer what these questions are because they're probably not used to this style of topic. Here is another example. So they're specifically calling out men because typically people think that males know more about cars than females, and therefore the girls are going to try and challenge themselves to get this right. And that's why this hook is so effective. The reason why your hook is important is you've got to grab people's attention, which this does amazingly, and therefore that means your watch time on average is higher, and therefore your video gets pushed out more. So as you can see, this page has generated 7.3 million views with this niche, and let's go ahead and assume that their RPM is again 0.5, which is something smaller. That's going to go ahead and mean that this page would generate at least $3,000 to $4,000 off of these videos alone. And this is not including additional rewards again, which by the way, with quizzes is extremely high, because if we have a look at one of these videos right here, we can see the engagement is really good. It has so many saves. Saves and shares are what's really important for the additional rewards. If we have a look at the shares as well,
no woman can get everything.
The shares are also extremely high at 3,800. This is a prime example of a page that's going to get really good additional rewards on top of what they're earning through the RPM. And finally, an unbeaten concept with VO3 right now, which is absolutely insane, is essentially finding a movie or a show that you like, and it's better if you enjoy it because that means you know how the characters act, and literally turning this into VO3 content. We can see this page right here has literally accumulated 140,000 followers off of barely any videos, and every single one is going viral at the moment, earning this page thousands. Let me give you a quick example of how this guy basically turns Harry Potter into real life with VO3.
Year 2, here we fucking go!
So this is obviously someone that's watched Harry Potter before, or at least done a lot of research, and that's what's the key to making it go viral. Now, unfortunately, this guy didn't make this video 1 minute long. However, he has learned from his lesson now, and all of his content is now over a minute long. Therefore, he is monetizing off of it. So we are just going to assume this is over 1 minute long because this would have made a lot of money. Now, the best thing is this is not going to become saturated anytime soon. I'm not telling you to specifically copy Harry Potter, but you can apply this for any movie. There are countless famous movies out there, and if there's one that you particularly really like, I'd really recommend going into VO3 and learning how to basically turn this into a video. Now you may be wondering, how do I even use VO3? How do I create the prompts and stuff like that? Don't worry, I've already created a whole video on this. That's already on my channel, so I'm going to leave that linked in the description. The key thing you want to make sure you're doing is using Flow right here, because that's going to give you access to more credits and therefore more videos. I do also have specific tutorials on exactly how to make the best possible prompts for any sort of movie you're trying to replicate inside of my Discord again, so do make sure you join the free Discord, which is linked in the description. We have everything for you there, guys. We have people making really good money with the Creative Rewards program at the moment, as you can see, with things like additional rewards as well. So make sure you go ahead and join. You can see this is a great opportunity for people to start making their first money online straight with the Creative Rewards program right here. Loads of people just basically making their first bit of money, going super viral. We can see this video right here, an example, 3 million views, 1.5k paid out. Great opportunity right now with the Creative Rewards program, which you can go ahead and get. Even if you just join the program, make your first $5 and then go up from there. There's lots of people that are actually qualifying and just about joining the program, as you can see right here. So loads of people doing insane inside the Discord. So as you can see from the 14 videos shown on this page, which is accounted to 140,000 followers by the way, this page has generated 16 million views. Now let's go ahead and account for the fact that 50% of these on average will be qualified, so around 8 billion views with an RPM of 0.5. We're looking about $4,000 just from these videos alone generated VO3, and that's only 14 videos. And of course, this is not even taking into fact the additional rewards. If you have a look at the content here, as you can see, the engagement stats are really, really good on this content. You can see the saves and the shares are extremely high, 27,000 shares. This page is definitely earning a lot more from additional rewards as well, which is probably going to even triple the number that we just said before. So we're looking at a way over 10k on this account, 100%. Now, with the niches that we've spoken about today, remember, we've really underestimated the RPM at 0.5. Typically, on average, with a US audience, you're looking about $1 RPM. We guessed it at half of that, just to really give room and give space. And with this taken into consideration, we can still see how much these pages are making. And let's be honest, they're making even more than what I've estimated today. A quick honorable mention in terms of a style that's going to do super well with VO3 is essentially mukbangs with not real food. So as you can see, this video here has 1.1 million views of this guy just literally eating lava. There's another example here of this guy dipping fries into lava as well. So what I'd go ahead and do is try to copy videos like this where it's ASMR mukbang based content, because this is kind of the new trending thing with VO3 right now. Like I said earlier in the video, if you guys are looking to take TikTok seriously, I have just opened up new spots for my inner circle. So the application link is going to be in the description. On top of that, my completely free community is going to be linked in the description too. That Discord has over 20,000 members, all making loads of money, so you can use that as motivation. And it's a great place to network and learn more about TikTok, because I have loads of free courses in there as well. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go and drop a like and subscribe to the channel with post notifications on. All my socials are also linked in the description, including my vlog channel, which is my second channel where I go behind the scenes on how I run all my pages, etc. So if you're interested in that, that's always there too. That being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one.